Hi guys, welcome back to another JavaScript Basics video. In this video, it is Booleans. How do we create Booleans and what exactly are they? So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so you may or may not know that a Boolean is a special variable type which only has one of two values, that is true and false. And if we look at the code that we have made earlier on, okay, we can actually see, based on our tracing out from our console, that we've actually got true and false from lines 10 and 13, which is the check for the isInteger method of the number object. And it's important to understand that this happens quite a lot. Whenever we're doing tests or evaluations, we will generally get a true or false value. But that's not really the way that you create a variable, because the variable isn't really stored anywhere and it's a result of a, if you like, of a calculation. So the way that we create a variable is the same way as we've done it with all the others. We start off with the keyword let. We then have a variable name. The equal sign, and then finally the value. Now, the important thing to note here is that true looks like a string, but it doesn't have the single quotes, double quotes, or backticks with it. Okay, it's in lowercase in JavaScript, and I say it's just the word true. And we can also do the opposite to it, the second value, which is false. So let and there we have it, the true and false values. Now, one thing it's important to note, like I said, there's no backticks, no single quotes, no double quotes, and it's all in lowercase. In JavaScript, this is extremely important. If we use uppercase, it doesn't work. Now, if you've got color coding on in your editor, like we have here on Visual Studio Code, you will notice that the word false here with the capital F is the same color as the variable name. And the reason for this is that Visual Studio Code thinks that this word false is actually a variable, not a value. Okay, and we can see this by looking in the console when we run this program. But before we do that, we'll just do the standard console log of these so we can actually see what comes out. So there you go, I am awesome. And we'll do it for this one as well. Okay, so if we control an asset and look at the bottom, we see we get Boolean, Boolean, which are the types, which is exactly what we wanted. And then we have uncaught reference error, false is not defined. And that is exactly what I said before. It believes this word false is actually a variable name. Okay, and it's saying this variable you're trying to use is not defined. Whereas, because these are written correctly, this true and false, they have been interpreted as Boolean. Like I say, this is a really quick video, and believe it or not, that is it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to put comments, ask questions. I'm Zen, signing out.